Hey guys, welcome. It's Happy Space Pie here for another episode of City Skylines. Now, I feel like an absolute twat because I just filmed a whole bunch of stuff. Well, I thought I was filming a whole bunch of stuff, and it didn't come through. But luckily, not too much happened. Yeah, I mustn't have hit that record button properly. All I really did was extend it up here, because if you remember, it was this road, this dirt road, coming across here. That is where it all ended. So I just added this little section up the top, and we filled this out with residential, because we had a mega demand for it. We've also dropped in medical center and a primary school there. Over this side here, we have a high school on the hill. So, yeah, things are coming along. You know, stuff is building here. We've decked this out as a bit of commercial. As we said, this is going to be the one-way in and out commercial area. And this is basically all I did, was lay footpaths and zone, extend the roads out. And we did our little money hack. Thank you again, Move the Mouse. If you want to check out his YouTube, he is pretty good. There's a few things that he has taught me that have come in real handy. So let's resume gameplay now that it is actually working. One thing I'm disappointed that we didn't show was I dropped in this thing. So we have our statue of shopping now here in the middle of the shopping district. And there's already people hanging out. So, you know, that's cool. They're going to come and spend some money. So yeah, things are moving along quite nicely. The next milestone is what we're aiming for this episode. You'll have to excuse me if I sound a bit croaky. I am recovering from a cold, but it's not going to stop me from creating some more content. Because I'd had a couple of days off, and I really wanted to keep going because it takes me a while to, you know, play the game. There's a lot of gameplay in here, and then also to edit. Editing is not quick. It is not easy. Well, actually, it's not too bad on the PlayStation. It could have been a lot harder. But it isn't too bad. I really dig this farming district, guys. I really dig the farming district. To my friend on the PlayStation Network, Ninja Sass. You jealous much? But yeah, so as I said, last episode it was basically just laying pathways for all these people to have access to get in and around the place. And yeah, then zoning this little area, or not zoning, yes, zoning. I didn't paint any districts, I just dropped the zones in for the commercial and stuff. So yeah, we're slowly growing. There's more of a demand for commercial now, so let's slow the game back down a bit. I always feel like running it that quick, too much happens. As I said, I did extend, or as I said in the episode, I extended this road here through. So this all is now one way, I do believe. No, that's a two-way to go out still. So they can come back out down this way, but they can also come up here. And there's a one-way strip out that way. So these trucks that are coming through here, because I put this down road through, that's a two-lane road. So it essentially broke my little hack here with the one-way street. So I put a one-way street here instead. I could essentially make that two-way now, but let's put a footpath in right there. So I figured why not? Let's just leave it. Alright, so enough talking. Let's go and zone some more. Drop one in there. You guys don't really need one. We can drop you in and you in. I reckon that will beef out this area a little bit more. Hang on, how about you two as well? There we go. Alright, so there's a couple more in there. What about these guys up here? You guys might need a couple. Let's go some here, just to see if they drop in. Actually, I don't like those spots. Let's come down here instead. I'm going to get rid of this house and drop you in as commercial instead. Get rid of all of these actually. Do it like so. And then I'll drop some more residential in for them. Just because I took out that little area. So we'll connect all of you up like that. And like that. Cool. I haven't put any parks or anything up there, so that is definitely something we're going to have to look at. Where are the small playgrounds? There we go. Alright, so where can we put them in? We'll put one in there. Drop one in there. Across the road here. Come into... Oh, that's going to delete him. Oh, sacrifice, yep. How about here? Can I? Just. Oh, that was close. We'll put another one down this side, but facing that street. And this one down here. Alright, so we've got a few more parks around the place. We've got none down in this area, so... Can't believe I forgot about that down here. That's unfortunate. I might have to branch some more roads off to allow for this. Because they're already quite tightly knit. Yeah, I'll have to branch some more roads off to replace some of the things I'm going to be destroying here. Like that. I think that might have to do it actually. Is that going to be enough to cover them? Pretty much. Pretty much. Drop one in there. That'll give the top ones a bit of a buffer. I'll drop one in down here. That'll give you guys something. And I think that's pretty much as good as we're going to get. Dirt roads, please. Can't upgrade. I don't want to upgrade for the time being. Let's pause. I'm going to go straight up here. To there. I'm actually going to join you in, I think. Is that too close, or should I go that side? Oh, questions. No, I don't think that'll be too close. Let's go in... like that. Drop you in, thank you. Come from this way. This one's going to be a bit more basic, I think. Let's just grid it up. I'm not sure if that footpath connected. I might do some offshoots each way. So from you, coming straight up. From you, coming straight down. Straight down. Alright, good enough. And you... yeah, why it's not? There we go, so it's connected at that point. So that will do for that one. So there's a bit more residential. And while we're here, we'll drop in our parks and footpaths. Just to make things quick and easy. We want these people to be able to access everything they want to. How about we come off here, up to there, do the same, joining you to you, and you might just come and cut straight up across that one. Let's give them some areas to walk through. Cut this big grid in half. It already is at that point. So we'll come up through to there. Good. And we might do the same here. And I know this one's pretty close to the street already. We'll go up there. Definitely you. Nice. Right, so that's given them all a bit of walkthrough. I might even cut you in half. Just for the sicky sake of it. What do we reckon? About to there? Yeah. Alright, so that's that one. Now, parks. Do this quickly. One there. One there. I reckon that should be enough for them. Now, I will get to putting other parks in. I'm just doing those ones as basics for now, just to get buildings leveling up and increase area happiness. Pipes. Of course, pipes. Because I didn't pipes. Up that area, because it's new. So let's just do a quick bodge job. Let's go to 460 and come across to there. Joining you up to make sure everything flows nicely. Yep. Alright. I might even do the same up here. Just to increase the flow a bit, because it's all coming through one pipe down to this area. So now there's 2 pipes, creating that water flow. We are going to need to... Yeah, we're going to need to up that water budget again, and very soon we're going to need to put in some more pipes. Not pipes, Evan. We're going to need to put in more pumps, in and out. Alright, so utilities, water, that's beefed it up just enough. How's the electricity? Same, just enough. But things are good, we're making money. Happiness is turning around again now that I've replaced those house zones. We don't have many problems. Not many issues coming up, all the bubbles have disappeared. So educated workers are happening. Demand is being met for pretty much everything at the moment. So let's go to ×3 and really get this moving. Come on, we want 5,000. We want 5,000 people. What do you reckon? Do you like what I've done here so far? We can roll the children down the hill in the park into the water. Let me know what you think. Leave me some comments. Interact with me. Please interact with me. But for the all, it looks like traffic's moving really well. There's no bottlenecks. There's no delays. Everything's flowing. That is what I like to see. I mean, there's still got to be forestry that isn't fully filled in yet. Holy crap, get there quick. Get there quick. Whew. So now this is why you've got to have good fire coverage up in your forestry area, because what's forest? It's wood and it burns and it can catch on really, really quick. So yeah, you want to make sure you look after that. So there we go, happiness has turned around. Back up in the positives. We're making almost $2,500 a week. It's not much at the moment, but this is still early stages. Once that population, you know, doubles or triples, our income will double and triple. Alright, if you see any little green arrows popping up, there we go, there was one off in the distance and one down here. That means your buildings are leveling up. And that's another reason why I put the parks in around the place. The more your buildings level up, the more capacity they can hold, the better they will do. So we've just increased our capacity quite a lot. That's why there's not much residential demand. They can still fill up the areas they have now. So all up here, you know, that's all going to be, wow, that's filled in really quick. I'm glad I got services up here, because those people would have been quite unhappy. Alright, so there's our first bubble in quite a long time. So it seems that I've put in too much commercial demand for this area. It's just one building. See, that's all it can be. It can just be one building. Let's dezone him. I've just got rid of 2 buildings actually, so... Sorry guys, they might have wanted just a smaller one. Let's see, so let's give them a smaller one here then. Let's just select these 2 squares. And hopefully that one will build back, because that's the one that just disappeared. See, there he is, coming back in. Alright, so let's hope that sorts that out. Ooh-wee! Get in there, man. Yeah, fire! I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you hot dogs. Ha! Yeah, follow those fireys. They need their hot dogs. Crisis evacuated. Good job, man. Wow, under 200 people away, guys. And we've almost got this milestone. This is awesome. Alright, I'm going to drop some more commercial in up here. Because there's not much, as you can see. There's not much at all. So let's go and get this area sorted out for the commercial demand. That should fill in pretty quick, I reckon. And maybe some more residential up in here. Around the parks we've put in. You to there, you to there. Yeah, yeah. Look, it's dropping in straight away, so why not? This area must be in demand. Alright, we'll leave the outside. I like leaving the outsides free, so that way you can expand a lot easier. You don't have to worry about destroying things. And we've just covered a hell of a lot of area inside there. So, I reckon with those ones dropped in, might even do small industry. Oh god, we didn't even respan up here. See, look at that. Look at that. All this stuff. Now these ones I don't mind doing the outsides for. So it seems that that was needed as well. We might need some more commercial up here as well. So one there, one there. You don't have much down there, but that's okay. We just want to give you a couple of little corner shops. Maybe some here for the high school. Yeah. Let's go one on that side. How about that? So, you're gone. Change my mind. I do that. You'll get used to that, guys. I'll drop something in and then go, nah, you know what? I didn't want that. I did not want that. Alright, so they're dropping in. That's good. That is very good. And look at this. We are so close. That milestone is creeping us on it like you would not believe. We got a fire up here. Are we going to get a fire brigade? Come on. Here he comes. So yeah, we're lucky that we have good coverage for everything. And as I said, this was still just outside of that area, so... And that's not even with full coverage, is it? Give me a look here. Economy. Yeah, look, so fire and police is only 75%. So because we've expanded so much, I mean, I know everything made it really well, but I just want to keep people happy. We'll do the same with the medical. I like bumping things up as we grow. Alright, so that'll probably drop our income down a fraction, but I'm not worried about that right now. We've saved up a nice chunk of money. We'll get a bonus when this milestone hits as well. See, there we go. We got some issues down here. So hopefully, yep, police have just gone and sorted it out. There you go, police car. And he turns around with the perpetrator in the back. And there is the new milestone. So yes, we have a lot of new stuff. More unique buildings, leisure and tourism unique buildings, oil specialization to go with the ore specialization. So we can now get every industry covered. We have a tourism specialization for new commercial areas. I might not put it on old commercial areas because it'll get rid of everything. Although that area in the middle with the statue would be perfect for it, so I don't see why not. I do have that zoned out. Yeah, new roads. That is the other thing I was waiting for, was the new roads. But look at that. We've got a nice little chunk here. We have 90 grand. And the first thing I'm going to do is I want elder care and I want child care. And I might even have to stretch this road up and... Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. I'm going to stretch this road here up and around to join up to there and increase the coverage of this little thingy we are putting in. So we're still on our upgrade tool. We want our curve tool. We've got to come out and around the footpath here. We're going to have to destroy the footpath here. But that's okay. I can fix that back up once the road is in. So we're coming straight up to, let's say, here. And just destroying one house alone. That one. Sorry guys, it had to be done. You will thank me in the long run, because these are things that need doing. And that's cool. Wow. Almost everything. So that one there has now covered all of that. That was really handy. It looked like that was the perfect spot for another road. We did have demand for this as well. So before I forget, hashtag Slipknot song. Before I forget, let's drop another one of these in. I don't think I want them too close together though. That one there. Cool. Alright, and then we will need 2 more eco outlets. Down here. Alright, so that sorted out water issues. That power, is that going to reconnect? Oh, you are kidding. Alright, so... But does it have to? No, because this bubble here, it's all connected, it's all connected. I do like power lines, though. Alright, so electricity availability, we're going to have to beef that up. But water and sewerage now, more than enough. We are set. So I can go back and lower them. God, I might even have to chuck another power plant soon, guys. How's 100%? First, we'll check this one. Just make sure that the water's good. 100% is fine. Yep, and 2 pumps, 2 drains to 1 pump seems to be working perfectly. We do have an oil power plant. I don't want to use oil. We are not making oil at the moment, so I figure why do that? Can I get you down this side? Yeah. Done. A little bit of industry removed, but that is okay. So now we have more than enough power. Let's drop the budget back down and see what that looks like. Power lines. Yep, 120 and 91. Perfect. As I said, this is where elder care can come in really handy. We haven't spent too much of our money. Let's drop this in. So, let's see how much of this area we can cover. That there actually covers a lot more than I thought it would. So how far south are you going to get? You only get down that street, but you do get up all the way to there. That's okay. That's alright. I might even drop another one in. We do have a lot up here. On the waterfront. Bang. Done. Alright, and childcare centre. We definitely need one of you somewhere. Thinking down here will be the best spot for it. Just chuck it in, get it done. Alright. So yeah, all that big chunk of money we just had gone. But those are very necessary. We have just provided a lot of childcare. We have provided elder care. So, yeah. That was much needed. There's not much more we can do for the moment. So what I might do is, because we need some money, you know what that means. Once again, thank you, Move the Mouse. Move the mouse, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. So let's get some quick cash in. We'll wait a little bit longer. Are they dropping? Yeah, now we'll go. They were coming up everywhere. So that's basically what we want right there. And I'm going to drop my residential all the way down to 11. Just to see if I can entice more people to move in. Yeah, look. Okay, so that's a good way to... So let's put it up to 12. And see if that demand drops a little bit. Yep, it did. It dropped a little bit. I'm not sure if that's because it got filled. But it did drop a little bit. And it dropped a little bit more. Alright, so now, what is you? What is you? Is that another educated worker crisis? Not enough customers. Alright, so, let's go and zone all of this in here as residential. Yes, residential. And that should provide more customers to these guys. And why not you and you and you? That is that. Alrighty-roo. So, I can't believe how quickly this grew in. This was phenomenal. This was really cool. See, yeah, we're losing money now. Because there will be more services in there for medical. So we're dropping that all the way down to 70. That's what we got to do at this stage. And there we go, the money's turned around quite quickly. So, as I was mentioning, I wanted to... Specializations, there we go. So we've got tourism specialization, and I'm going to put that in here on Cooper Hills. It's going to change the shops in there though, so we're going to lose quite a bit of commercial. So maybe I zone some up here just for the interim period. It's out of zone, so it should provide some of the needed commercial that is going to get de-zoned from around here, but that's going to turn into another lot of commercial buildings. So that'll be quite cool. I might even chuck a couple of little ones in here, because I want to see what happens to them. I reckon it'd be cool if we had a row of little shops here that actually grew in and fed the community. Alright, so let's click play. There we go, they're all de-zoning, or they're all disappearing. Huh, and that sorts out that fire as well, so that's kind of funny. Okay, so these ones haven't dropped. Alright, let's get rid of them. But as you can see, they're disappearing, and then they'll start reappearing. And yeah, it already looks like we've got one. Yep, there we go, big buildings coming in the middle. So there's going to be more hotels and restaurants and things like that in the tourism area. And I think that's what we need for the center of town. Did they drop in? These little ones? Yep, there we go. There's a little shop. What are you? What the hell are you? Is that a servo? Yay, it's a service station. Cool. As you can see, the difference in specialization, because they're bigger buildings, it's more high density commercial, there's not as much dropping in. So what I might have to do is de-zone some of this stuff. Just before too much of it drops in. So that way we can try to bring it this way. Come on, guys. I do want to fill up around this square. But that's how you change a specialization for your commercial. Just like that. It was really quite simple. I do want to put a few of these in eventually. We've got a nice spot up the front here, actually. I might do that right now. Give the people some fishing. Because all these ones along the waterfront, they don't have much. So let's come up here. Let's go to there. Fishing. What's this one? Fishing tours. So we've got a pier. We'll come down here for the fishing tours. And what's this one? Jet ski rental. Well, I suppose this is tourism area. What was that one? Jet ski rental. So we could come in down here. Oh, oh, oh. Space occupied. Okay, so I think we want it right here. Jet ski rentals. We've used up a good chunk of money. That's just a marina. Beach volleyball court. Riding stable, I think would be really cool out in our district out here. I think they need a riding stable badly. It doesn't fit there. It doesn't fit there because I've gone curved with my streets. So it might have to go next to the high school. next to the high school. It's a big bubble too. Wow. So that's gonna, yeah, that's gonna make a lot of people there happy. Let's drop that in, giving things a bit of a different feel. And a skate park. Who wants a skate park? I think that should be down here. I think the skate park should be here. Yep. Alright. I just wasted... Not wasted. I just spent a fair bit of cash. We've got tennis courts and basketball courts. I'll put them in eventually as well. There's a little theme park. As I say, it's not very big. As you can see, it's not very big at all. Just a couple of roller coasters. But we can make it look better with some things around it. He needs water for the riding stable. We'll sort you out. I am sorry, my friend. I did not mean to neglect you like that. There you go. Connect it up. Goodbye, icon. So yes, being a farming community, I thought having a riding stable out here was... It's a great idea. It's a great idea. Right next to the high school too. Out here, we don't have too high education. So if we go to our districts, go to your paint district, into policies. Now we have a whole... Oh, we've got to put some more policies on anyway. Put Parks and Rec up. But there's one down here, schools out. So if you're having an industry problem with not having enough workers, put this on. And the other way as well, once you get education boost, if you're having trouble getting people educated and into your office buildings, that is a good way to go. So schools out down here, they'll prefer working, and only a small portion will go on to study in the university. We don't have a university just yet, and putting policies on costs money. So we won't put that on for the district. But as I said, what I want to do, wrong one, policies, is I want to put recycling on. I want to put Parks and Rec on. Once it comes through, there we go, Parks and Rec on, and recreational use. We'll also do recycle plastic. No, we won't, because we don't have any recycling centres just yet. So there we go, citywide, Parks and Rec boost, recreational use. So it slightly increases tax income, so that's going to make us a bit more money. Moderately increases tourism, so hopefully it'll bring more people in. Slightly reduces the crime rate, which is always good, and it increases police budget by 15%. So I might go and reduce that police budget a little bit. This one here moderately increases land value around parks and plazas, always good. Increases the parks and plazas budget by 20%. So there's something else I will go and drop immediately. So where were we? Leisure. That is the one. We'll turn you down by 10%. Help me out here, guys. What was I just doing? Police. That is the one I wanted. We'll turn you down to 75. There we go. So let's see if this does anything. Now, this icon, if you have seen this, and you don't know what to do about it, they're not happy. They're sick. Mainly, probably because of the traffic that flows past. But if they have good enough medical coverage, which they should do, yeah, no. Really? Alright, well that's the first thing I'm doing up here, is I'm going to drop in a medical center for these people. Badly needed. Wow. Alright, so I only just realized it. The demand. So all of those policies we just put in, increasing land value, increasing the Parks and Rec, increasing the increasings, all those increasings we just did, it's now made our city so much more desirable to live in, and people want to come in. Now, I don't have the money to build a new area just yet, but I do have a whole bunch of area up here unzoned, so it looks as if that's what we're going to do here. We're just going to lay all of this as residential to fill that demand. And there's a better way to do this. Go like that. From here down to there. We don't want you ones though. We just want this happy street there. Cool. So that's done all of that, I do believe. I do declare. It looks like it anyway. So all of that should drop in really quick. I mean really quick. Watch this. Bang. So fast. But that's the other thing. We've been playing this game on 3x speed for quite a while. So time has flown by. As you can see, we're up to 2023 already. So our town is legitimately 2 years old. We started in June 2020. So our town is 3 years old now. Wowza. Now we've got some issues down here for more educated workers. And did I cause that because of the building types? So yes, they need highly educated workers now as well. So putting those tourism specializations on, I believe, has just gone and created us a little citywide problem. How about you, hotel? Highly educated. We only have well educated. So that's probably going to be the first thing we do is clothing store, low density, and that is just not enough educated workers. But that should fix itself. That one shouldn't be an issue. These big high-rises though, I might have just created myself a bit of a problem before I can solve it, because I don't have the university yet. I might have to fill up some more of this blank area. We might have to just delete some of the ones that are there. Well, not delete, but you'll see what I mean. Alright, so as I said, I don't like four-way intersections. So we're going to come up here. I'm going to give this a little bit of a curve. Then we're going to come this way. And should I just dissect that one? Why not? There we go. So that's given that a little bit more. Is there anywhere else I could really do that? No, I think that was the main area that we were having trouble with that. Industry. Alright, so I'm going to branch off from down here. Should I just branch off from here? Come down. Yeah, because that traffic's flowing nicely through there. I don't want to disrupt that too much. So we'll line the back of this to, let's say, we'll give it a little curve. There we go, to about there. This doesn't need to be the biggest industrial block. There we go. Alright, a little bit more industrial area and not too close, hopefully not too close to the other stuff. Alright, that can't be one way, that's fine. Let's check the water. Cheeky, lazy, it'll do. Industry. Let's fix up the center here first. Excellent. And now let's just do the back lots like so. Yeah. We'll even get rid of this one. Cool. Alright, so that should be that. Wow, yeah. Yeah, we're really having an issue. Now that is going to cause problems unless I can get us to 7,500 really quick. Part of me's thinking I'm going to de-zone that area or not de-zone it, put it back to what it was. Take the tourism specialization off it. because we've still got 1,500 people to go. Maybe even more. But, as we said, that's what this game's all about. It's all about fixing the problems that arise. And for the time being, this area is my favourite. Everything's working really well over there. Industry area is an industry area. There we go, that's starting to pop in. Shouldn't have to worry about connecting power to it. And parks wise, let's see how it looks. Let's just go to our standard, which one was it? Small playground. No, they're not going to have any coverage. So on the street here, where's the bubble? Yep, that's in the bubble. Drop you in. So let's see them change color a little bit. Come on, guys. There we go. I think that's good enough. It's inside of its bubble. Yep. Cool. Alright. And here we go. First death icon for this area. So we'll have a little death wave hit here. And that's the other thing we are going to want to put in soon. Once we get them at... What's the level? It is 17,000 for crematoriums. So yeah, we definitely run with our cemeteries to start with. Crematoriums come later. Sports hall and gymnasium comes later. Community pool I haven't put in yet, but it'll be fun. Poolside fun. The community pool is a pool open for all citizens and tourists, but it also raises the health of people a little bit. So that's really cool. But for now, we've got this issue, and I don't think we're going to get this resolved anytime soon, my friends. There's little bits and pieces happening everywhere that need to be resolved. But for the time being, I think I'm going to bid you adieu. I think we're going to wrap up this episode here. It has been fun. It's definitely been something different. I'm enjoying this city a lot more than any of my past builds. I'm not sure if it's because I've got things spaced out a bit more than I usually would. But I really think this is coming along. And don't worry about this area. We will get this sorted. But there's our first high-rise area, essentially, for tourism. So, yeah. Things are happening. I'm Happy Space Pie. Thank you very much for tuning in to another episode of City Skylines here in YouTube City. Look after yourself, people. Stay safe in this crazy time we're in at the moment. And, yeah. We'll see you again for another episode soon.